everyone, welcome back to our second session. And for our second session, everyone, we are going to study the Listening Express 3. Now, for Listening Express 3, we are going to talk about all about bugs. Yes, this is on page 8. Now, if you have your textbook with you, open this textbook to page 8 and let's talk about bugs. Now, getting started, let's start with the word adjective. So, what comes into your mind? What is an adjective? An adjective are words that describe nouns. So, nouns are place, animals, or person. So those are nouns. And how about adjective? Adjectives like pretty, beautiful, tiny, because you are describing, yes, a noun, whether it's a thing, an animal, or a person. Now, for our warm-up, everyone, you are going to answer this question. How do you feel about bugs? So, what is bugs? Later, we are going to talk about that. But, answer this one based on your feeling or experience. So, how do you feel about bugs? So, let's say I answer this question. I think that bugs are pretty. Yes. So, it's your turn, everyone. You can answer this into your study group or you can comment down below your answer straight to this video. I think that idea, if you comment in this video, I will surely believe that you are watching this video. So, let's see how many students will comment how you will answer this question. Okay, now, moving on to our vocabulary before we proceed to our listening, let's talk about these 5 vocabularies that we are going to talk about. The first one is bugs. So what is bugs, everyone? Bugs are small insects. Yes, like different insects that we are going to talk about. Bugs or insects. There are many bugs or insects around the world. So bugs is a small insect. Now, let's move on to number 2, spider. So what is spider? Spider are air-breathing arthropods that have 8 legs. So that is a spider. Now, let's move on to number 3, beetle. Have you seen a beetle before? A beetle is an insect that front wing are hardened into wing cases. Yeah, as you can see, everyone, these kind of insect or bugs, there are 2 wings or horns in front of it. So you can check this picture to observe more about this insect. Now let's move on to our 4th insect. It's very common because we always see this insect everywhere. Now, this insect or ants are eusocial insects of the family Formicidae. So this is an animal or an insect that very hard working. Do you believe in that? Yes, because they often or they usually take foods everywhere, scattered everywhere, to keep into their cave or house. So, if there is a season, rainy season comes, they have food to eat. Do you know that story about the grasshopper and the ant? Now you can search that on Google. You will find how very meaningful that story. Now let's move on to our fifth and final vocabulary for today, a ladybug. A very nice and very bright color for this insect. Ladybug or Coccinellidae is a widespread animal of small beetles, ranging in size from 0.8 to 18 millimeters. So how tiny is that? These are the 5 vocabularies that we talk about. Now, let's move on to our listening. First listening for this lesson, which is you are going to listen to this audio track and you are going to write the letter next to the picture. So I have this picture, okay, and teacher will send to you or teacher will send you a copy of this lesson so you can check this picture while listening. So are you ready, everyone? Okay, so let's start.
Listening Express 3. Copyright 2015, Compass Publishing. All rights reserved. Unit 1. All About Bugs. Getting Started B. Now listen. Write the letter next to the correct picture.
A. Look at this ant. It's carrying a leaf that's much bigger than its own body. B. This is my pet beetle, Hercules. He has 2 long horns, and he's big and strong. C. This web is quite beautiful. It's amazing that spiders can make something like this. D. Tiny red ladybugs are sitting on the leaf. It looks like one of them may be asleep. E. Some little bugs ate the leaves on my plants. They're ruining my garden.
All right, everyone, so that is our listening track 1. Okay, so let's find the answer for this picture. So letter A says, look at this ant. It's carrying a leaf that much bigger than its own body. So what number is that, everyone? So the letter A is in number. So the letter A is in number 4. So write letter A, number 4. Next, letter B is, this is my pet beetle, Hercules. He has 2 long horns and he is big and strong. So like what I said, this has 2 horns and this is a beetle. And this one is letter B. And number 1. Correct. Next, letter C is, this web is quite beautiful. It's amazing that spiders can make something like this. So this is letter C in number 2. Correct. Letter C. Alright, so next is letter D. Tiny red ladybugs are sitting on the leaf. It looks like one of them may be asleep. So this is letter D in number 5. So let's write letter D. Alright. And our last letter is letter E. Some little bugs ate the leaves on my plant. They're ruining my garden. So this is number 3 with letter E. All right. Now, these are the lesson for today, everyone. don't forget to copy our lesson for today and also your homework as well. And this is the end of our first day of virtual or distance learning, everyone. I hope that you learn to these lessons from session 1 up to this second session. So I'll see you again next time, everyone, and goodbye.